What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up.
I was early.
All right. Hey, remember, it's never too early to be on Super Geeked Up.
Precisely on time.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Jeff. This is your live geeky pop culture show. We talk geek topics, play geek-themed improv games. With your help, I see a bunch of people already in the live chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in early and watching and liking. And if you're watching in post, thank you all the same. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Francis Fernandez.
Hi, everyone. I hope you all are enjoying a refreshing Marisa today.
Yes. the beverage of choice of Super Geeked Up.
The beverage of all detectives and private investigators the world round.
Yes.
Accurate.
That's
accurate.
Right. We are very happy to welcome back, actually, our very first guest of this season. So look at that, because they're so special. It is Marisa Wolf and Kacey Ezell. Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
And the crowd.
If you haven't seen them before, these are amazing sci-fi fantasy authors, folks. We'll talk more about their work later on in the show and where you can check them out. Who? What? Oh,
Yvonne says yo, so I said yo as well.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at all these faces and hearts from Martha.
That's how I say hi to
Hi,
Marisa
Martha.
all the time.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Beth.
great. There's Beth.
Oh,
There's Yvonne.
yeah.
Yo.
There's a vibe.
Yo.
Hi, Beth.
Nobody says hi to me. Okay, fine.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
You are hi, Jeff.
Thank you. Whoop whoop. All right.
Always a sign that this will be a family-friendly episode. Nicronia says. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Nailed
absolutely.
it.
We're very family friendly every week. All right, so folks, we're gonna do. Speaking of not family friendly, Sinful Sci-Fi a little later in the show, where we make up a innuendo-filled story based on your suggestions, and we're gonna have you guys pick a topic for us at the end of the show, which we've been doing lately, which we'll discuss, and we'll hear from Marisa and Kacey on what books they've got in the works. But first, let's kick it off with our first super geeky question. Hello, hey Carrie, thanks for watching. Wait, what is? Okay, anyway, Francis is that for us.
Yes. Look, speaking of books, you'll have to book a ride on a train. And Bullet Train happens to be coming out this week. How convenient. We also do want to know, though, what is your favorite movie or show set on a train? The Soul Train. Which I guess is would that count as a show that's set on a train?
Sure. Why not?
We'll allow it.
I thought you were gonna say
Train
come
is
on,
in
ride
the
the
title.
train.
No. Oh no, yeah, sure.
Oh, this is better, Yvonne. Thank you. Hello, oh great and glorious Jeff.
Well done.
That is how
Well done.
I wish to be greeted. That's correct. Thank you, Yvonne.
Every time. Every time.
That is honorary is great and glorious.
That's right.
Like Oz.
Michael says, train movie, Silver Streak, Disaster on the Coastliner with Shatner. I actually have not seen either of those.
Oh.
That's a lot of train movies. I had a hard time thinking of a whole movie set on a train.
Well, it could just be partially on a train if you'd like.
Yeah. So I'll tell you the thing that is actually my favorite, and then the thing that first initially came to mind. The one that's actually my favorite is Murder on the Orient Express. The most recent one with Kenneth Branagh. I love that one. I thought it was really good. I'm a big Kenneth Branagh fangirl anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean who isn't, right? So
Exactly.
The thing that first initially came to mind was from Risky Business in the 80s, the train sex scene from when
The train sex scene?
yeah.
Oh, I missed this.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I missed
when
that
Tom
movie.
Cruise has his accidental hooker girlfriend, and she's like, "Do you like trains? I like trains." And then they go and ride on the train in the subway, and then they have sex. That's what originally came to mind when I was like, "Oh, train movies."
Yeah.
Legit.
Yes.
Do you like
Yes.
trains? I like trains.
Why
like
not?
trains.
Do you like trains? I like trains. I think Murder on the Orient Express for sure. So good. I also love whenever shows do their Murder on the Orient Express episode. Like Psych did it. Doctor Who did it. Like whenever they have one like that, I hugely enjoy them. I think that's so much fun.
Yeah.
I really like Snowpiercer also. I thought Snowpiercer was great.
Carrie's
yeah.
got both of
What
those,
up,
yeah.
Carrie? And I will also add, just for fun and nostalgia, Throw Mama from the Train.
That's a good one too.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I thought of another
That's a
one.
good one.
Yes.
Now for something completely different. The Polar Express. It was a great train movie.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it is. Yeah. With
There you go, yeah.
with scary Tom Hanks as conductor man. So yes.
Right. Yes, we've got Tom Hanks on Polar Express and Tom Cruise.
Why not?
And here you see the two sides of my personality, friends.
Oh my goodness.
Patrick Swayze was probably also on that train. I'm just saying. That's probably
Here Lizzie is. Hello, Lizzie. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Lizzie.
Carrie says Tom Cruise and Rebecca Dormornay were hot.
They were hot.
nice.
And Necrodia says, wait, there's another fan of Branagh? I've been a fan of his for ages, ever since Much Ado About Nothing, which was the most accurate to play Shakespeare film ever.
Yes.
Also
Much
amazing.
Ado About Nothing is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Same. Beatrice. So good. So good. I love that part. It lives in my head rent free.
Oh,
So
wow.
good.
Okay.
So other answers from the chat, we got Midnight Meat Train.
Oh my.
I guess is a horror film.
Maybe.
Oh,
or
but not
maybe
the best horror.
Wait, did you say horror or horror?
So I said horror, but it could be a horror train. Horror movie.
I heard.
What were you going to say, Francis? Like it's about the meatpacking industry or something?
No, that's what he calls his penis.
Yeah, the meat train, the
Meat
midnight
train?
meat train.
The midnight meat train.
Oh, because he only does it at midnight.
Meat train,
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah.
That's what he says. He said. That's
You
what he
want
says.
to
He
ride
hates.
the midnight meat train?
Yeah, it's like it goes
ladies?
all aboard the midnight meat train, and then
I love it. Yeah. All aboard.
But it's only
All
10 o'clock.
Mhm.
that's when he puts his conductor hat on and has that little whistle
Oh,
that
no.
blows. He's like,
Oh dear.
Okay, so
Oh, you're right. You don't have your ticket.
Necrotius agrees with Murder on the Orient and Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's yeah.
Conauer has my answer. Under Siege 2, I actually
oh, yeah.
Oh.
is a very good action train movie with Steven Seagal and a very young Katherine Heigl, actually, the first movie I ever saw her in.
Oh, okay.
A teenage Katherine Heigl, yeah, as his niece or something. Let's see, who else do we have here on train movies? Moonlighting had a train-based show. Or episode,
love those.
he means.
Okay.
Let's see.
There was a train episode of Firefly. Oh, Murder on the Polar Express.
Yeah.
That would be a good crossover. That is
A little
probably
fan
coming.
fiction going on there.
Yeah, fine. Fine.
Who killed
Catch that on
Santa?
Wattpad.
Yeah.
The elves are pissed.
The elves are
There was a
pissed.
Firefly train episode? Is that what you're
Firefly
saying?
train episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one of my favorite.
Yeah,
The train
yeah,
job.
yeah.
That's one of my
That's
favorite
true.
episodes. That's the one where
That's a good one.
she's he asks the mechanic, "What are we doing?" And she's like, "Oh, crime." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Which is always the right answer, really.
Yeah.
We got good old Money Train with Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson, and J Lo.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's always room for J-Lo.
Yeah.
The newly married J Lo.
The newly married at
Wild.
Vegas. J-Lo.
Wild. Good for them.
Okay, by the way, he doesn't call it the Midnight Meat Train. He calls it his spectral locomotive.
No, it's not better.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not better.
Mm,
I'd go with Midnight Meat Train.
Yeah, midnight meat train. Yeah.
switch over. Yeah.
If you want to impress the ladies, apparently, as two of them agree.
Spectral gives
Let's
off
take a
very
poll.
like
feels like you're gonna ask
Take a-
if it's ready yet.
solid vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, is it in?
No.
I don't. Has it
All
arrived?
right. It just means he's a ghost. Don't you want to have sex with a ghost like Patrick Swayze?
No,
I know you do,
unlike
Marisa, because
Dr.
you think
Crusher.
Patrick Swayze
Patrick Swayze.
in everything, except not in you, I guess. You don't want to be.
No.
Not in me. Excuse me. No, Dr. Crusher has that. She can have that. I'm good.
Oh, right. Dr. Crusher. She loves ghosts.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Beverly.
the thing.
Ghosts and lanterns, her two favorite
Priest
things.
had a great train fight scene.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
North
yeah,
by
Priest.
Northwest, there's a nice Hitchcock reference.
Mm.
Oh.
The bullet train fight from Wolverine 2.
Oh, the Wolverine. Okay.
The Wolverine. Oh, the
Yeah.
Japanese.
In Japan, yeah.
Speaking of Japan, I've actually ridden a bullet train in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
great.
true.
It's so
It was
so nice.
amazing. It was like a super comfortable airline, but cooler.
Wait,
They
Francis
have like
is,
carts and they bring like food by, and your seats
Ooh.
lay all the way back, and there's plenty of room, and it's Japan, so everyone's like uber polite. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
oh,
Nice.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So, Francis, that was not the story you told me in Japan where you were also smashed in. You had your guy in your hand on some guy's ass.
That was the regular. That's the regular.
That's
train.
the meter train.
You have assigned seats on the Shinkansen, so it's like,
Okay.
yeah, it's
The
not
subway is in the subway in the morning is very crowded. Is all I have to say.
Oh,
There's a lot of people trying to get to a lot of places, and butts are in hands. Quite
Yeah.
fast.
yep.
Whether you like it or not.
Oh, they talk about a midnight meat train, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yes.
it's like
Except
6
it's
a.m. meat train, much less fun.
Yeah.
it's much less fun.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as cool.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
It's spectral because the memory, if it haunts
Oh,
you forever.
Okay. Noted. Well done, Scorpio. Well done.
All right. Nice.
We got Unstoppable. I like that movie a lot with Chris Pine
Yeah.
and Denzel Washington.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Totally train movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't forget Steve Martin and John Candy playing trains and automobiles. Yep.
That is a classic. Yeah, that's a really good
Super
one.
Train. I don't know this series
Nice.
either. Super Train. Interesting.
Super Train.
It just makes me think of Super Tramp.
Yeah, probably.
Same thing.
Spin-off.
Same.
Same universe.
Probably.
In the
Probably.
same universe.
Well, Francis, a movie we watched recently, which is not all about train, but it has a very intense train sequence, is The Gray Man.
It does. Yes. It does.
Was
have
it
a
good? I
very
haven't seen it yet.
Yes,
I enjoyed it,
Good.
It's
Okay,
high
cool, cool,
octane.
and they're making a sequel. So yay!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
It's already been
cool.
greenlit.
I'll watch it. I'm saving all my TV time for Sandman right now. But after that, I can
Sandman?
watch this again.
Sandman.
There's a Sandman series.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For on in.
There is. It starts Friday.
Oh, there you go.
Netflix, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Formative
when you say
graphic novel.
Sandman, are you talking? You're talking
I'm talking Neil Gaiman. I'm
Neil
talking
Gaiman,
the
Sandman.
Sandman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not Spider-Man.
Formative
Sandman.
teenage Marisa life.
Uh-huh.
Or
No.
Sand Hands, as Francis, right?
Same.
Yeah, not
No.
not that one guy's name that has 3 names and I can never remember what it is.
No, not that guy.
I know who you mean. The Sandman actor, yeah.
Yeah, the guy. Who's his name?
From Wings. Yeah.
From Wing. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Not
Yeah,
that
of
guy.
course,
He's
I can't
not
think of his name either.
No.
He's good though. I like that guy.
Yeah.
All right, Francis, what is your train movie that you like?
I have 2 train movies for you. I have Broken Arrow.
Oh
As
my
my
God! How did I not think? That's one of my favorite action movies. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Great choice.
Because very much in a train, and of course, who can forget Jake Gyllenhaal in Source Code, where he just lives life over and over again
That's
on
a
a
great
train.
choice,
Sure.
man. Both
Yeah.
amazing
Those are
choices.
great.
Oh, I'm so pissed I didn't think of those.
So
I like
yes,
both those movies.
yeah, they're very good.
Nice,
Awesome.
very good.
Yeah.
Hey,
those
what
are-
was yours, Jeff? What was your train?
Under
movie?
Siege too,
Under Siege too. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but not those aren't as good as
Young Catherine.
Broken
Heigl.
Arrows. Broken Arrows, amazing.
Yeah, Broken Arrow is great.
That's the first John Woo U.S. Western film John Woo did.
Oh, nice.
And you get to
That's
see you get to see in real time, John Travolta's decline in acting. Like,
What? You better not, dude. You better not be dissing his acting. I think that's one of his best performances in that movie.
have you seen
Are you
seen
kidding me?
Punisher? That's him, but right before Punisher, where he's like, "Oh, this is so," and he just like all over the place in his hands.
That's
are
Punisher.
flying.
That's a different movie. We're
Yeah,
not
but I'm just
talking
saying.
about Punisher.
In Broken Arrow, he's kind
We're
of the
talking
same
about
way.
Broken Arrow.
No.
That's not what he is at all.
Shenanigans.
He is like one of the best villains ever, Broken Arrow.
All right.
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
I can't believe this.
Just saying. Anyway, Thomas
Anyway.
Hayden Church.
Feel strongly about it, Jeff?
John Travolta, I still love you, even if Francis is dissing on you.
That's great. That's great.
Thank you. Thomas Hayden Church was the
Well done, Yvonne. Thank you.
Salmon actor.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I got to get all worked up now. I literally think that's one of the best antagonist villain performances ever. So that's why I was like, what are you talking about? All right. Source Code was amazing. We got for Decrodius.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh boy, no! But then he's got a diss on DS9. All right, he's gonna get that.
Yeah, but he's just wrong on that one. That's incorrect.
Thank you.
So.
There we go. Oh, I got a DS9 supporter here, Necrodius. So take that with your Voyager and your Catherine Janeway, Mr. Paris.
Unfortunately.
We were doing our Janeway impersonations a couple weeks ago, Francis and I.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Yeah, they were really bad.
They were awful, but we tried.
I mean, good
our
effort.
best.
Strong effort.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Wait. The Winter Soldier, because Bucky fell from he did fall from a train. There you go.
You did fall from
There
a
was a
train.
train.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
true.
there was a train in that one. Yeah.
Oh, Bucky.
Oh, womp womp.
The best train songs ever: Midnight Train to Georgia and the Orange Blossom Special.
Oh,
Okay.
are we gonna talk train songs now? Because there's a lot of really good train songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, ride the train. I don't know. For some reason, that's the only one I keep thinking of.
Come on. Okay, that's a.
That's the one obviously you were thinking of. But all right.
No, I was the one I was thinking of was "You Never Even Called Me by My Name" by oh my god, what's his name?
David Allen Coe.
David Allen Coe.
It
Yeah.
doesn't have train in the
Yeah.
title though.
No,
Yeah,
it
have
doesn't.
a train.
But it has
or
a train. It
mama.
has a train in the last verse, which makes it the greatest country western song ever written.
Oh.
Wow,
That's
all right.
true.
Yeah,
Didn't mention
Crazy
Train
Train. Thank you,
or
Yvonne.
Mama.
Yeah.
Crazy Train's a great song. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Cash mentions it in Folsom Prison Blues.
Folsom Prison Blues.
Have-
Yeah.
We're going
Great train
on to
song.
trains.
Yeah, I know. We're getting the songs.
Yeah. Do we?
Oh, hang on. I got.
I'll
someone in
get
the
that.
building.
I got it. I'll get
Yeah,
it.
okay, continue talking.
All right.
We have a first time caller, long time listener, first time caller.
Oh, hi guys. So since we're talking about trains,
Train. I love trains.
I love trains. Yeah. My father-in-law used to work for the railroad, actually.
Nice.
I think I only like one
That
train
was
song.
that was John Travolta. He's really upset with you.
Well,
He
That's all right.
can't use a phone. He just came to my
Good,
apartment instead to use my intercom.
Yeah, he was that pissed.
He happened to be
Yeah,
in the
I got
neighborhood.
you.
So funny.
He was hanging out on the midnight meat train and he just popped over.
Hey,
good
I
answer.
bet he
Sam,
get
by the
plenty
way.
of takers on his midnight meat train.
I'm sure. Sure he would.
Let's see. Hey, Sam. Thanks for watching. Good to have you here. The train fight between Doc Ock, and Spider-Man. This is a great choice.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2.
Great one.
That was
That
a
was
good.
really
That was a good train scene.
That's an awesome.
Surprised no one said Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm really sad.
It's a show,
Yeah.
not a movie.
I'm
No,
shocked.
but he has show and
Good
movie.
question.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
show him movies.
Oh, I guess that's true. He did have a movie. I don't know. My kids were never into Thomas.
Yeah.
I just see the memes. I don't even know what it. I have no
My
idea. I
favorite
just-
are the like Thomas left. He had seen enough. Like, those are my
Well, wait. We
favorites.
got the
Love
Little
those
Engine That Could, right? That's a classic kids book.
Yeah, that's
book.
a classic.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm on books.
Yeah, you're on books. Yeah.
Well, then we could talk about eating green eggs and ham on a train in the rain
Mhm.
with a fox
Oh.
in a box.
The
Yeah,
box, yeah.
That's the place to eat them. Absolutely.
yeah.
I would.
Troy says, "Well, there's bound to out there somewhere." Ha ha ha.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Michael. This is I was trying to think of the James Bond movie that has this awesome train scene.
Oh
It's from Russia with
yeah,
Love.
from Russia.
That's
Nice.
That's an intense
That
train.
That is
scene.
a fantastic train scene.
Real good.
Ant-Man had a Thomas the Tank Engine. That's
that's
true.
right.
The climax of Ant-Man 1.
That's true.
Good call, Carrie.
It's awesome.
Oh, good stuff.
All right. All right. I guess
Coolest
Oh, you have
geek fans.
Oh yeah.
we do.
So
Thank
true.
you. You're
I,
right.
I love the people in there. So good.
Oh, Necrodius thinks the best fight in Spider-Man 2 was Aunt May versus Doc Ock.
Was there a fight between Andy and
No,
Doc?
she comes in and kidnaps her. He's like,
Oh.
and he's holding her from the
Oh.
building.
Oh yeah, right.
Aunt May's always getting. That happens with the Green Goblin too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene's actually is intense. I don't hate that one because she's
Poor Aunt
doing
May.
the prayer thing.
I know.
I know. Oh yeah, she gets real intense there.
Yeah.
Well, he looks like
Well,
a demon. The Green
Don't
Goblin,
worry. The next iteration of Aunt May is going to be like 30, and she'll be able.
Yeah,
to,
it'll be fine.
So. Oh,
Don't
that's a
worry
little too old,
about
I
it.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be rolling around in like high heeled boots and just kicking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be like, Pete, you want to go double
That should be
date?
Madam Web. Right.
Yeah. They happen to
She's
get
actually
two
a
actors of
very
same
good-
age for Pete and Aunt May.
Well, like they
Okay.
did that, with Angelina Jolie and Colin. Shit, the Alexander the Great movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
'cause she was the mom, right?
Colin Firth. No, not Colin
No,
Firth.
not
Colin.
Firth.
Farrell.
The other Colin.
Farrell.
Oh,
What's
Farrell.
the other one?
Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
But they were literally the same age or a year
Yeah.
apart, and she played his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
That's fine.
Although, to be fair, Alexander the Great's mom was super young,
Yeah.
But not the same age.
but not known as the same age.
So how did the
That
director
is-
go up to her? How did they go up to her and say, "Hey, Angelina, we know you're like only a year older. Can you play his mom?"
Well, she's an actress. That's her
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Well, in Indiana Jones, right? What's his face? Sean Connery was only slightly older than.
Than Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's a good point.
Acting.
Yeah, acting, makeup.
That's
And
right.
makeup.
Something.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
she
let's
hit him
not
with an
leave that-
umbrella. Okay, there's the fight. She hit him
There's
with
the
an
fight.
umbrella.
Yeah. Weapons were involved.
Strangers on a Train. Okay, I haven't seen that. Oh, look at all these
Nice.
train movies I haven't seen.
These are good train movies.
Oh, a few Looney Tunes cartoons with Wild Coyote and the Roadrunner had a train. The coyote gets hit, run over while chasing the Roadrunner. Poor coyote.
Oh my gosh. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Oh.
And a
Nice.
train.
Great train
Good
Oh
scene.
yeah. Why can't we haven't thought of any
Okay.
westerns?
Yeah.
So,
Train
yeah,
robberies.
Train
you,
robberies. Every western has a train robbery.
Train robberies
Oh,
are
yeah.
amazing.
All right.
How to Train Your Dragon? Oh,
That's the same.
oh, well, I tried.
Training day.
Training Day.
Yeah. Mhm, 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 mhm.
Training. I liked. That's my favorite train movie. Is Training Day. Yeah.
Why not? I'm sure a train goes
Oh,
by.
Back to the Future 3. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's
Good choice.
right. Back to the
Uh-huh.
Future 3. Yeah.
Michael, I got it too. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
call, guys. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter had a train. Oh, yeah,
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
Good point. It's in. It's in. Oh man.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, he had the same Train Your Dragon as you were saying it there.
Well played. Nice job, guys.
All right, so guys, there you go. Thanks for all that train movies, books, songs. We're gonna go
Missed an
on.
opportunity. Thanks for running our train, guys.
Ah, nice. We're gonna go on to it is story time, folks.
Yeah.
It's time for a nice, wholesome story, kids.
Family friendly.
Sit back.
For everybody.
While we do sinful sci-fi. Doesn't that sound appropriate for kids?
For all ages. Yeah.
So we're gonna make up an innuendo-filled story based on your suggestion. I don't remember what I asked for last time, but I think maybe we asked for a title possibly of the thing.
Yeah.
Give me
And the
some
genre.
kind of title of a story or a book or something or a movie.
Yeah.
Could be sci-fi.
Maybe involving trains.
Could be have
Maybe
trains
running
in
a
them.
train. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Could be about superheroes.
Train.
Yeah, like or maybe
Trains
your
would be great.
maybe your favorite train song, like Meet Virginia, or
Is that about a train?
Midnight Meat
No,
Train.
it's by a guy named Train.
the guy's
What?
the artist's name is Train.
The artist's name's Train.
Oh, the band
Sideways,
train.
sideways.
Band's Train. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Oh, Yvonne's excited for this game.
But yes,
man.
Pokemon Go. All right.
Wait, you
Go.
want that to be the title or is that about a train?
No.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
we'll
where
be,
they rode a train. Well, there you go. Pokemon
yeah,
rode a
we'll be
train.
throwing a bunch of balls at
Okay,
people.
wait. We
if you
don't
do that.
need characters. Thank you
Lots
for
of balls.
this.
Lots of balls.
Make up a title of a story for us. It doesn't.
These are great characters.
Well, listen, these are a lot of characters. Listeners may just.
Rocking it.
He's just listing
Rocking
characters he
it.
wants to have sex with. Is what he's
I
doing.
love it.
She-Hulk,
Let's-
Jessica Rabbit.
let's
Just
do
listing-
this.
Yeah, characters.
He's like, I want all these characters to
Midnight
ride my Midnight Meat Train.
Midnight Meat Train.
Meat Train.
That could be the title, actually.
That should be the title.
That's what I said. Yeah.
All right, fine. Let's just do that. We're gonna do that.
Oh God.
That was in the chat. It's a suggestion from the chat. It was earlier, but from
It is.
Scorpio.
It's true.
Midnight
The
Meat Train.
genres.
So this is called the Midnight Meat Train. This is the story of the Midnight,
Midnight
Meat Train.
Meat Train.
You guys I love it. The names are still being suggested.
They're still, sometimes they still listen to us. They're like, I don't care what you're saying, Jeff. You like DS9, so I'm listening to you.
You're only the host of the show. No big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't matter.
You're only the great and glorious, but we're not going to pay attention.
Great.
Okay. All right, Yvonne. So
And so do rabbits.
Right.
Rabbits mean something different for women, and
all right, let's
Yeah.
Midnight Meat Train. That's the name of the story. I think like last time, I think we should have Kacey start off because she did such a great job.
Oh gosh. Okay.
we'll see you guys afterwards.
And then
People
you
who are
can-
leaving. We'll see you after the. We'll see you after the.
Wait,
segment.
who's leaving? No one's leaving. What are you talking about?
I see the numbers going down.
Oh, my
Oh
scary.
no!
No. They're going to tell their friends, and then they're all.
Okay. See you in a minute.
You're like, I don't want the Midnight Meat Train, man.
So remember, Kacey, you can pass it on to any of us.
So
Lord.
okay. Let me think.
No.
Or do we lose Jeff?
Jeff's also leaving. Jeff's also like,
So,
fuck
like,
this meat train.
Well, if they're gonna leave, I'm gonna leave.
I'm going.
Okay.
Fine, then.
Y'all, I'm out.
I'm out.
Okay. The
I'm back. Can you hear me?
welcome
Yes.
back. Yes.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I haven't started yet, but now I'm starting. So the rain pattered down onto the concrete of the train platform as Jessica waited. Her large hat brim kept the rain away from her face, but that didn't help her dress from clinging to her legs below the knee. She shivered in the cold and waited as yet another shiny silver metal object whizzed by on the tracks
Oh, it was.
on the platform. Said it was 11:59. Any minute now, she thought. Any minute now. And go, Jeff.
Right on cue, the silver train whooshed up to the station, and the brakes made a creaking noise, and steam erupted from the top. And the conductor came out and said, "Everyone aboard the Midnight Meat Train." And Jessica was very excited. Number one, to get out of the rain. And number two, she'd been waiting her whole life to ride the Midnight Meat Train. This was her first time on any kind of train, actually.
Ooh,
Yes. And as she boarded, a gust of warmth air ruffled her clothes, drying her. And she was very surprised. It was a lot of air. It was very strong puff of air.
Quite convenient. A
A
gale.
lot of blowing.
Yes. That's one of the features of this train. Okay.
Midnight Meat Train. Yeah.
You will be well blown.
Yeah, yes. It's a lot of
Constantly
blowing
blowing.
goes on this train.
Uh-huh.
So after Jessica got blown,
Right, obviously.
she walked into the train, and it was not what she was expecting at all. She was very surprised to find Francis, not find you, but what did she find?
Oh,
Maybe,
Oh my
maybe she did find Francis. Self-insert.
so I was standing there in the train when Jessica walked in. I was happy to see that my client had finally arrived. He walked up to me and said, "Are you here for the ride?" And I said, "Yes, I am." You notice that unlike my other companions here, I'm wearing white. It's because, when the fun happens, it doesn't stain. So he walks her over to one of the rooms I walk over to one of the rooms and I sit down and I pull my pants to my ankles and say, "Your seat is ready."
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So much for innuendo.
Jessica, whose dress had just recently dried from the gusting wind, said, "Oh, why, thank you," and daintily sits down. I grab a glass of Fafrisa and sip as the train rocks and moves forward. Both of us beginning to enjoy what we call the ride. Little did we know that danger was ahead, as the snow wasn't the only thing getting plowed tonight. Marisa.
What Francis and Jessica didn't know was this was the once every 25 years, nay, every 69 years, that the midnight meat train was driven by the spectral locomotive. And therefore, all things on the train will haunt you forever for the next 69 years until the curse is broken. So the train started moving, and the conductor came over the intercom and then had an announcement after he came over the intercom. And he said, oh, God help us. He said, "Passengers, in case you were not sure, when we are plowing through the snow, piercingly, led by the spectral locomotive, there will be a lot of rocking. And when the trains are rocking, you too will come a knocking." Because that's the danger of the spectral locomotive. It will haunt you, and things will be bumpy. It'll be a bumpy ride. However, something happened that nobody expected. Kacey, what happened?
I like nothing's. No one knows what's going on.
Ever.
So, as the train lurched into motion yet again, and Jessica and Francis also lurched into motion yet again.
Yet again.
To everyone's surprise, a moment later, the door to the compartment slid open, and a man walked in, wearing a white jacket from head to about his knees, carrying a tray with a cover on it and a white hat. And as he walked in, he lifted the cover off the tray and said, "Tomahawk steak? Prime rib? What would you like for your midnight meat train?"
All right. Yeah.
The end, I'm guessing.
And are we going in the same order, or can I pick whoever?
Oh, you can
Pick whoever.
Yeah.
Okay, Francis.
All right.
Pick your meat, my friend.
All right. I choose my favorite cut of steak, and I said I would like it. I would like it medium rare, just like my penis.
What?
I don't know. Anyway, the man nods. The man nods and walks away, understanding what I meant for some weird out of this world reason. But again, something was nudging the back of their minds. Both Jessica and Francis, they didn't understand. They felt this curse. They understood that the spectral locomotive was doing something to them. So instead of continuing with their ride and also riding the train, they decided to leave their cabin and confront the spectral locomotive himself.
Ooh.
And as they approach the spectral locomotive, we both realize, oh no, we're never going to see him coming. Jeff, what happened?
They did realize they would never see him coming because he was spectral.
Yes.
As in a ghost.
Right.
As a ghost.
Yes. You can't see them.
Right.
Yeah, indeed.
So they didn't care because they were really brave. Francis always gets really courageous after shooting his load.
With his
Yeah.
pants around his ankles.
That entire
And they also realized, oh, we forgot to get dressed. But who cares?
Yeah, it's a meat train. So we just
We'll let it all hang out. This is the meat train. The midnight
Yeah,
meat.
so-
Here's the meat.
meat curtains for everybody.
So as they pass other half-naked people, gyrating, getting it
Eating
on,
steaks.
Eating steaks.
eating various forms of meat, some big, some small,
Right.
some
yeah.
just right.
Some boned, some unboned.
Right. They made their way to the head of the train.
Oh,
The head.
The head.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was big. It was a big head.
Wow.
And Francis, but they tried the door and it was locked and they couldn't get in. And they're like, I think the spectral locomotive is in here. We have to get in and stop him. I don't know why. Everyone's having fun, but for some reason we have to stop him.
remember, I felt the curse in the back of my head.
Oh, right. I just
Okay.
feel this is
Like
my
little
calling
tap.
to stop him.
Yeah. Little tap.
So Francis took one look at Jessica
Mm-hmm.
and he used his huge wiener to smash the door down.
Oh, they had hot dogs on the tray? That's nice.
Really, really big ones.
Right.
That's the
Fluffy ones.
conductor
Yeah.
guy served
Yeah.
those after the
Yeah,
steaks.
that's nice.
Right. Okay. And so the door smashes in and he and Jessica leap into the locomotive. Is that what you call the head of
Cabin. The cabin of the. Oh no, the I think it's
Engine
the
room?
cockpit, isn't it?
Engine,
Oh, engine
well,
room.
It's not the cockpit, that's a plane. But the engine is
Engine
actually isn't it called the locomotive? That's the actual head of the thing that
that's
pulls it.
well, the
up.
locomotive
Alright.
is the engine part,
Yeah.
right? But the
All
engine
right,
room is
whatever. The front of the train, the front car. You know what I'm talking about.
It could be the back. Person in the back. Okay.
And what they saw was Marisa.
Oh, they saw the
You're on
special
a
locomotive.
train too,
All
Risa.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
also on the train, Marisa.
Yeah. Oh, great. Great. Marisa was there fighting the spectral locomotive. Not me, just some other Marisa. There's a ton of us.
Okay.
It's fine. And so Marisa is fighting the spectral locomotive because she's like, I came to the midnight meat train on purpose, not to have sex with a ghost. I'm not here for no ghost sex. That's some bullshit. And so she's trying to fight off the spectral locomotive, but unfortunately she is not equipped with any meat. Nobody gave her any meat, so she can't. It's the one thing that fends off the spectral locomotive. So they need Francis to come forward because he got a lot of meat from the train conductor / what he brought himself in the pants that are still around his ankles. There's just a lot of meat there. So he's whipping it out left and right, man. Like just whipping out
Ladies.
the meat. Excuse me while I whip this out. And then he's fencing with the spectral locomotive, who is now a person ghost instead of a train. I don't know.
Instead of the
Fine.
train.
He became tangible.
happens? Every 69 years. This is what happens. Exactly.
This is my
Thanks.
favorite quote.
Welcome. Welcome to the midnight meat train, Josh. You are now also on the train. You are fencing the spectral locomotive with meat. and
You're
Francis
helping
pants.
Francis wield his wiener.
Get off. You can never leave.
That's right. You can get up all you want, but you're still on the train. The vibrations of the tracks are very soothing, and you think you're gonna get all the way off, but you can't. Exactly. So I think that might be how we have to fade to black, though, is the consistent meat train fight between the spectral locomotive and Francis.
Wait, we don't know who wins?
You can't ever know. It's going to take 69 years. They're going to be on this
all right.
train.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
69,
Come back
yeah.
69 years from now, folks.
I'll tell you what happens.
So I just like that I got everyone to talk about how massive my penis is.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat in your pants, Francis. That's what we
Thanks,
found
thanks,
out.
guys.
Hey, Martha, if you're in the chat, can you confirm or deny?
No.
Well, now you have a nice role-playing session to do with Martha.
Right,
Oh, man.
sure.
Spectral locomotive.
You're like, Martha, can I call you Jessica?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that'll go over well.
Let's get some.
I'll
Let's
go-
cook
this
some
is- yeah.
steaks. Cook some steaks up.
She's meeting.
Maybe.
Meat hands. first of all.
Oh man, I didn't even get to use my next
Do it.
innuendo.
Oh, what was it?
Go
What was
for
your-
It was
what
going to be Jessica was going to ask for a if she could have a box because she had too much meat and couldn't eat it all.
Couldn't
She
fit it
needed
all
a
in the
box
current
to
box.
put her meat in.
Yeah.
Martha is here.
There you go.
Yay, Martha!
Oh Lord.
The Midnight Meat Train, where select few get out, but everyone gets off. That's a slogan.
Well
Carrie.
done,
Good job.
Carrie. Well done.
Good job.
Oh, look at this.
You're hired.
One of the greatest segments ever. Scorpio. Thank you, man.
It went down fast, as they do.
That's as we
But
prefer.
yeah, that's what happens to Francis after.
Apparently.
I know. I'm like, oh, I didn't.
Oh, wait, I'm
Like-
here. Okay.
Like innuendo.
Oh,
I know you're like, nope.
Oh.
I'm just gonna fully describe the sex.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't fully
I
describe
stuck
it.
my
I just.
big dick in her pussy.
I didn't say any of it. I said none of it. I
Have a
said
seat, sweetheart.
zero.
You said she sat on my lap after I
No,
took
no.
my pants
I
off.
said I took my pants off and I told her seat is ready. I didn't say anything else.
No, you said you had her sitting down. You definitely had her sitting on your lap.
There was
Other
very
people had her.
definitely some nonverbal
Yeah.
choice.
Yes. Come on.
There was a gesture. Mhm.
So juicy.
He's like, no, I was just sitting there with my dick out. She didn't do anything. She just
Not, not weird.
She sat on my knees. That's all she did.
Yeah. We played patty
That's even
cake.
more
I don't
gross.
know.
It's like you're a daddy or something.
Oh, gross.
No, I'm Santa
sure that was
Claus,
happening
if anything.
Santa Claus. Okay, good.
Polar
Still
Express.
gross. Still gross.
Too far. Too far.
Scorpio liked how you tied it all together, Marisa, in their
Thank you.
first
Thank
go
you.
round.
Thanks.
You did, yeah.
You're right, Michael. A warning label because of Francis's blatant sexual stuff.
I said penis. I was very technical.
Mm.
And Scorpio says this because in my Super Knocked Up show, the villain is named Jessica. Her real name is Jessica.
Oh, funny.
Thanks,
Nice,
Scorpio.
nice.
Well, somebody had mentioned Jessica Rabbit, and
Yeah.
I was-
Yeah, that was good. I like that you brought that in.
I was hoping to get to use the line, "I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way."
Right?
Oh,
That's a good line.
Yeah.
I guess it does go. Oh, I guess it goes for 69 years, Carrie. according to Marisa.
69 nights long. Yeah. Years.
Years.
So juicy.
So
That's
juicy.
right. It's a lot of meat, man. A lot of meat.
Lots of meat.
All right, there you go, folks. That was Sinful Sci-Fi. That was a good warm-up for Dragon Con, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we're doing this at Dragon Con.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do it at Dragon Con.
Doing it with these two ladies and Rob
Francis.
Mulligan.
I wish.
Unfortunately,
Oh, you're not
Francis now cannot make it, unfortunately.
No.
Another year.
Because I'm unhealthy.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got,
that's-
which
yeah,
I'm sure you'll
that's
mention
fair.
later, right, in the show.
Yeah. Well,
Unfortunately-
very briefly. Yeah, we'll bring it up
That's
again.
unfortunately
Yeah.
a serious
Yeah.
thing, but we'll get to later.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I will make fun of it as much as I possibly can.
Fair. Fair.
but next year is the plan, correct?
Yeah,
To
yeah.
come
I like
with
it.
us.
I like
I
it.
love it. I'm in.
You'll be there in spirit with us.
If you
Right.
invite
You'll
me.
be our spectral locomotive.
You are a spectral
Right.
pantsless locomotive.
That's why you'll never
We'll
see
think
me
of your
coming.
wieners. Your
Yeah.
wieners?
That's why we'll
I guess you
never
have
see you
more than
coming.
one.
Exactly.
Multiple wieners.
Yes.
Mm. You know, I have to cosplay now with like a bunch of hot dogs just tied around my waist or
Yep.
something.
Just dress as a hot dog.
I'm just as a hot dog.
Got a lot of meat in my pants. That's what you are.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
With your pants around your ankles.
That's right. The whole time.
And they're like, okay. And then I'll just have to reference this episode in the back for people to understand exactly what, like go to this time frame. Yeah.
Right.
Just
Listen
have
to
like
the
a
segment of the
QR
show.
code that
Yeah.
leads to this YouTube video.
Yeah, wear the
Like,
QR code
Yeah,
around your
That's
like
right.
chest.
That's
They
it.
can
Yeah.
scan it.
It's like,
Or
all
just
right,
actually
get-
wear it over your wiener, and they
right. To get this cosplay, you'll have to
Mhm.
right. But then, of course, the sign is going to be like 6 feet in front of me to kind of add to the
Right. Well,
effect.
obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Enormous. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
It's taller than you. That's impressive.
So when you first started, Francis, I thought you were gonna bring it back around to our last segment that we did together when when Jessica came on the train. I thought you were gonna ask her, I thought you were going to have her ask you, "Are you the dick I'm looking for?"
Yeah, well,
Ah.
oh man, that would have been smarter.
I don't know. I think it worked out really well.
I think I
It
just
was
didn't
great, Aslan.
anticipate. I just didn't anticipate being a part of the story. So I,
You're welcome.
It was all.
I just like, oh, okay. If I'm in, I'm in.
And you were
literally.
way
you
in.
were
I was- I know
all
it
the
was.
way in.
All the way in,
Yeah.
and then out,
All
and
the
then
way
in, and then out, and then in.
Played it to the hilt, as they say.
Yeah. I know.
Is that what they say?
Hmm?
Who says that?
To the hilt? They use to the hilt a lot in romance
Yeah, they
novels,
do.
my friend.
They do.
I'm trying to think. Wait, if I've used that in my erotica.
Or the
Okay,
base.
I have
either
used
the,
hilt.
or either the hilt or
But
the
bladed
base.
to the hilt. That exact phrase.
Yeah.
No, I said he
Played.
played it to the hilt.
Oh, played it. I thought you said bladed, like it's a blade. It's like a sword.
I mean, technically, it is.
I'm
Isn't it a
sure,
blade?
yeah.
And you
I've
can-
called it like a
stabbing.
I called it like a spear before or something.
And
Yeah.
that was just, gesturing now on the internet. So it's
Look,
fine.
it broke down the front train door. I mean, come on.
Mhm.
Now.
I know. Look how impressive I made your penis.
It's more like a bat.
That's a great quote.
Yep. I'm just gonna let it sit as it is.
Let it ride.
Just let it ride.
All right, folks. Let's talk to these zany people about their books.
I mean, yes.
All
Do-
right.
do any of your books have it to the hilt? Is all I know.
Yes.
All I want to know.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
All right. Work on it.
Yeah, I know.
No.
All right. So, what non-hilting stuff are you doing?
Not bladed hilt. I have a book coming out next Friday.
Oh.
Mm.
It's
It's
exciting.
So it's exciting. The Lion's Pride comes out next Friday, August 12th. And it's a Four Horsemen universe book, but you don't have to have
Oh,
read
nice.
the previous 76 Four Horsemen books to read it. It kicks off in your
It's a
area.
nice-
You're
Wait, is it
welcome.
really? Is it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
76?
Yes.
Mhm.
Wow.
It might be a little bit
All
more.
right.
It might be 77.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
That was
you
a good
don't
year.
need to read them. It was,
Sorry.
it was okay. I wasn't here yet, but some
I was
cool
I was
ones.
born that year. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, Star Wars came out and Superman. So
Yeah,
Good
it was
year.
good. It's a good year. So Lions Pride comes out next Friday. It'll be very exciting. I got an email from a gentleman who says he doesn't have a heart. He has like a leathered old gizzard, and this book made him feel something in his leathered old gizzard. So that was nice. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. You can check that out. And that's all. I'm sure I'll be back hopefully before more books come out. But that's an exciting one.
So that's a week from this Friday.
It is, yeah.
It's not on your website.
No, because it's August.
This
12th.
website.
It's not on there yet.
Yeah.
But
It
wait,
is-
so
well,
the-
it's in my
the
blog.
Lion-
It's in my
the
blog.
Lion's Pride.
Not your
The
blog.
Lion's
Okay.
Pride.
Lion, like the animal.
yes, but with a
L-Y-O-N.
Y. Yeah.
L-Y. L-Y.
Mhm,
Like
L-Y-O-N.
Leon. It's about the French, obviously.
It's somebody's name. Yeah, it's the French are there. You can read it like Jeff the whole time. It'll be great.
Please do.
And video it and send it to us.
Yes, and then send it to me, and I literally will send you a prize if you do that. If you buy The Lion's Pride and you read it in Jeff's Italian or French accent, I will send you one of these amazing Depic favor tokens.
Those were a big deal.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
nice.
do that.
Show it closer, Risa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
sure.
let me put you on. How do I do
Oh,
this?
God.
On the,
Yes, that's
You-
wow.
Jeff, look at Jeff.
yeah, that wasn't me. I always forget how to fucking do this.
Wait, what is that again? The challenge coin?
It's a challenge coin.
Yeah.
So Kacey and I wrote the Catsassins. And so I don't think I have the other one. Oh, I do. So
I just remembered. There you go. Now put it up. I got you. on
shit,
camera.
hello. Okay, so our alien assassin cats had these challenge coins. So in story, it's a favor token. So if you somehow help out one of the galaxy's most feared assassins, you may earn a favor token, and then you can redeem it for the assassin favor of your choice later on. And then as Kacey and I continued to write these stories, the favor tokens evolved. And as part of the really cool Kickstarter, the creator of the Four Horsemen and one of our other core authors did for a game, there are new favor tokens. So also the game Rules of Engagement is coming soon. So if you like tabletop role-playing games, you're going to love this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. I do like those.
You can actually play a Depic, which is cool. So
Nice.
Send you what video?
Yvonne wants the video. I think the French or Italian speaking video.
Oh, and somebody does the okay.
No, you have to send her the video.
Yeah, you're just. I'm
You
not
have to
doing it.
record yourself.
Yes.
No, but
Somebody
she
has
wants
to-
any videos you get. She just wants
Oh,
to
just send it to
listen
her.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
100%. I will share them. 100%.
Okay, wait. So, folks, if you need a reminder of what these amazing accents sound like, because Martha always asks
Yes,
for this
please
too, right?
help everybody.
Mamma mia, this is the Italian one. And then, this is the French accent.
Minor.
Yep.
Oh
Please, God.
So, do it like one of
Do
those.
this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Or both.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That'd be
You can
amazing.
go back and forth. I have no judgment. That's
Yes, absolutely. Each chapter, just pick an accent.
fine. Yeah. Yes. Don't read the whole book. I mean, read the whole book, but you don't have to do the whole book to earn the prize.
Oh, okay. They just need to read a little bit.
Yeah, just read like half a chapter. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Pick your favorite.
That's a lot.
part. No spoilers.
I was gonna say that's a lot. Oh,
Sorry.
All right. Casey, what do you got going on book-wise?
Oh, yeah. I write books too.
You do.
I like how surprised you are about that.
Sorry. Yeah, I was so thinking about the videos and Marisa and all the exciting things that she has happening. So yeah, I think the next thing that I have coming out is actually a short story in Marisa's anthology for Valkyries. Which is a spinoff of the Hit World series from Chris Kennedy Publishing, and it's super exciting. And I wrote a BFF story. I didn't actually write it with Marisa, but I kind of felt like I did. That's the Valkyries logo, and it's badass. And so yeah, so I'm super excited about that. When's that coming out, Marisa? September, right?
September 16th. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So yeah, September 16th. Awesome. And then also in September, maybe on the same day, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is my anthology, No Game for Knights, which is a noir anthology from Baen Books, I co-edited with, that I co-edited.
Era of noir. Is that what's going on? Like,
Yeah, dude, I love it. It's my jam. Yeah, I did it's the second noir anthology that I co-edited with Larry Correa. The first one focused on the femme fatale character. This one focuses on the detective character. So, so that will be out in early September from. Yep, and there is nothing on my website about them either, but it will be soon. So my
You
website.
can always find these on Amazon, folks. You can always go to their Amazon page.
Yeah. And it is available for pre-order. In fact, if you want the e-arc for No Game for Knights, it is available at baen.com. And you can just click on the little link there and you can purchase an e-arc. It is an arc, so there will be typos and fun little Easter eggs like that. But that's a thing you can do if you're really jazzed about it, and you should be, because it's awesome. Because Laurel K. Hamilton has an amazing story in it. Sharon Shin has an amazing story in it. Bob Butner knocked my socks off with the story that he wrote for it. And we've got some really cool newer voices too. Well, not really newer, but newer to traditional publishing. That Seth Bailey, he's an indie guy that writes really, really dark stuff. Am I echoing?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's all right. You're fine. You can keep talking. It's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
No, don't
So,
stop
and then
talking,
I have
please.
nothing else to say now.
And I have nothing further.
Yeah. Empty.
All right, folks, just check all those out. What was it? Baen.com?
Baen.com is the publisher's website, where you can get No Game for Knights as an e-arc. So, and it's
Folks,
available.
An ARC is an advanced reader copy if you don't know what that means.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
It's also
all right.
rainbow.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. All right, so Lister's Mate says he could do an Italian accent in a live stream. Okay.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
Marisa stuff,
Yeah.
do you mean?
Yeah.
And Acronius says, as a French speaker myself as a second language, the accent is totally spot on, 100%.
Mhm.
Thank you, Acronius, for confirming how amazing my accent is.
100%. Yeah, that's right.
For some validation, you saw it.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Y'all want it in a Cajun accent, Yvonne says?
You got to do Jeff's accent for the contest, but Yvonne is also the only person besides me and Casey who has one of these, so she might just be doing it for fun. In which case, yes, Yvonne, bring it.
Oh wow, there's only 3 of you who have those.
So far, yeah.
Because we can't give them away really until the game is out because it was part of the Kickstarter thing. But you know,
Yvonne, you're in a special club right now.
Yeah,
she is.
All right, awesome. So, folks, there you go. Check out those books. And besides the books they just mentioned, they have tons of other books that you could peruse that are on their websites, I would hope.
Indeed.
I know. I need to update mine.
So and KaceyEzell.net. But again, you can also just go to their Amazon pages and find all their stuff too, of course.
And sign up for our newsletters because we send you cool free shit. So
yes,
we do.
I will say that as a fellow author, signing up for newsletters is very helpful, and you get a lot of free stuff.
Yeah, it's super fun.
All right, there you go, folks. By the way, once you're done signing up for their newsletters, don't forget to like this video, right, Francis?
Like, and if you're subscribed already, good, as you should be. And then
well done.
Use your big wiener to hit that bell.
I love it. Well, I love that we've hit lucky number 13 in our likes. Thank you, everyone.
Good.
Again, as you continue, you let people know that this thing exists. 14. Oh, I love it. Just pour it all over me.
Well
Pour the sugar all over.
He's wearing white, so it won't.
I'm wearing white.
Pour it all over him.
By the way, that's not really how it works, Francis.
it kind of dries a little yellowish. I don't know.
It doesn't. Really,
oh my!
You can
Maybe
tell
you need
that
to have more pineapple.
It's all wet.
I don't know.
Stuff, Yeah, that's right.
Just hydrate better.
We should have worked the
More
pineapple
water.
into more pineapple
That's
for
right.
Marisa.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for liking the show.
Thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. And if you're subscribed, thank you.
For real.
Tell your friends, or if you just hear from Marisa and Casey, please subscribe to us anyway.
Yeah, it's delightful. They're delightful even without us.
They are delightful.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I genuinely hurt
delightful.
myself laughing at your shows. So
Yes.
Oh, thank you. That's a nice compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm glad my pain brings you joy, Jeff.
All right. It's good. It's good pain. You said you were laughing so much.
It is good pain. That's that's my kink.
All
What
right.
can I say?
That's your kink, is that what you just said?
We're not here to kink shame.
Don't kink shame me.
Oh, no, I would never.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Speaking of kinks, Francis, what? It's time to do the Patreon?
No. Speaking of kinks, so that's what you could tell people. Like, well, what's your kink? Watching Super Geeked Up while we have sex, and like, yeah. So make it happen.
I would love that if that was someone's kink.
Yeah.
Dude,
Just like it
if our
over
voices
and over.
help people.
Get off to Jeff's Italian and French accent.
Oh, dude, imagine the chat. Someone said, "Jeff, keep doing it. I'm almost there. I need more Italian accent.
I need more Cajun. Say I guarantee. I guarantee."
Francis, Connery, right now. Give us the Connery.
Give us the Connery.
Shove it up your ass. Shove it up your ass.
Mamma mia, it's so big.
This hurts. It's painful. Yep. There it is.
There you go. We got evidence of it.
Bringing you joy.
Bring you joy. One accent at a time.
My face.
Oh, we got a lot of good quotes here for our show now. Slogan.
I know.
Bring in you joy, one accent at a time.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Oh my goodness.
Yes. That would be
It's not even dirty unless you know the backstory, which I love.
Yeah, right.
You're right. All right. Time to thank our Patreons, right?
Yes.
Oh, so technically, is this supposed
yes.
Marisa and
yes,
I, right,
Jeff.
are supposed to do this?
Yeah.
Or do you want it on a two? You want a three-way?
We should train it. It should be 4-on-4, yeah? Like a whole train.
Okay, do you want this, Casey? Do you have the document up in front of you or no, Casey?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Do you see what number 3 says? Patreons?
Yeah.
A four-way? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the All right, we're about to do
we're
the
So we're gonna do the super geeky shout out patrons, right? $10 or more a month or more.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to
Human Centipede edition.
No, please don't ever say that again.
The four of us.
Do you want to do it like theme it to like a train innuendo train type idea or what? So how do you want to do?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll go. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Go.
Let's do trains.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, Maria and Justin Duran from the KLI brand. As you go in the tunnel and out of the tunnel and in the tunnel and out of the tunnel. We like how you move in the tunnel.
And Craig Allen Poole, you can ride my train anytime you want. I love hearing that.
Whatever you heard from anyone else, Rachel J, I've always said you'd had a great caboose.
Well done.
Victor.
Well done.
Victor Snyder. There's nothing spectral about your locomotive.
Oh,
that was sexy.
Well done.
Oh, yeah. That
Well
was,
I gotta hire her to narrate my audiobooks.
yeah, I know,
You
right?
absolutely should. She's so good.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Whew. Where I lost
Tammy
her.
Anderson.
Tammy Anderson.
Tammy. You can look right inside the hatch anytime you want.
Oh.
Johnny Pappas, you really know how to serve up the big wieners.
Very trade appropriate. Very nice.
Listen, we established that wieners get served on trains in our
Correct.
training, all right?
Correct. You are correct. That's accurate.
That's right.
I'm in canon here, all right?
It's in the universe. It's fine.
Yeah. Shady Field, you're my locomotive. You make me all hot and steamy.
Oh, man.
Hi, Greg. By the way, hi there, Greg. I'm glad you're alive.
Greg, good to see you. We'll see. We'll
Hi,
start in a
Greg.
second. We're doing Patreons. We'll see. You're on Michael.
Michael Gilstrap. Michael Gilstrap, there isn't a box on this train big enough for the meat you're packing.
Sorry. Ooh. Zendria, if ever I want to tag team a midnight meat train, you're the one. Thank you.
Let me. Can you do the next one, France, and I'll take the last one.
All right. Oh, you want me? Oh, Jalou, you want me to do Jalou's? Okay. All right. You have something for Celos, really? That's amazing. Oh wow. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Oh boy. Hey, Jalou.
Hey.
Just stop there.
No. Hey, Jalou. You can rail me anytime.
Nice. Well done, sir.
That's good.
Well done. That was good.
And Cethos, I have nothing about the name Cethos. It has nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So, and Cethos, last but not least, of course, thank you so much. I might throw Mama from the train, but I would never throw you because you got a big dick.
Nice. Well done.
Oh,
Well done.
oh, there you go.
Well done. Very nice. That's good.
All right. Oh, wait, you want us to do the accent? Well, we actually did that a couple weeks ago. We read them in accents, right?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I did a couple accents on mine, but
You did a Connery.
That would be fun. I can do accents. I can do a Russian accent.
Let's hear it.
Okay, well, I'm just going to read the comments because now I got to think of something, but sorry.
This is cool. This is
Got
cool.
Is this the game
Russians are very quiet.
progressively get randier? No, that's not my Russian. Shit.
I know it in English.
Now I can't do it on demand. Hang on.
Oh, Brad, you need to do your accent with me.
Is this the game where you get progressively randier and randier?
There you go. Nice.
There you go.
There. Thank you. Yes, I told you I could do Russian.
Not as good as Sean Connery Russian, obviously, right, Francis?
Right, obviously.
Oh well, yeah. Well, Sean Connery Russian is
Sean Connery.
Moscow.
Anyway, folks, you go to patreon.com/supergeekedup if you'd like to support us. All those you already doing that. Besides the people we just read, the other at any level, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It all helps, guys. Even if it's like $1 or $2, it's a big help.
What was he in Highlander again? What was Sean Connery in that?
He was
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yes. This is my Spanish accent.
Mhm,
This is
that's
my Russian accent. I love his range. If anything,
Yes.
you could always rely
Sean
on Sean
Connery.
Connery's range.
You know
Yes.
what, though? Sean Connery can just.
The whole world is your Scotland.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's big deck energy right there.
Look at all these hearts from above.
Oh.
Aw.
So, Greg, yes, it is great to see you. It's been a while since we've seen you here live on the
Yeah.
show.
So
He's excited for your Sean Connery. There you go.
Nice.
because every accent I do is Sean Connery. So
It's pretty good.
Believe it or not, Greg, that wasn't even a game. We were just reading off our Patreon.
yeah.
We did do that game, but we didn't get progressively randier.
We just started out.
Francis
No.
made it sex right away.
Yeah,
so
For-
we did. You missed Sinful Sci-Fi, Greg, where
yeah,
Francis went off the rails.
But you can
Well,
catch
it was
them
on the
all.
rails. It was what? Yeah. What's BDE?
Big
Big
dick
dick
energy.
Big energy.
Big dick energy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've never heard that before. Wow.
Like there are some
Uh,
people who you can just assume they have a big dick because they've got a big dick energy. That's the
Yeah.
They're overtly
Wait.
confident and overtly like just kind of swaggy. They have the
Wouldn't
swag.
that mean they're trying to compensate for not having a big dick?
No, because
Not
it's not
necessarily.
overdoing.
Because you
It's
can
not
usually
overly,
tell.
It's overtly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
there's
it's
a
not.
line.
It's more subtly. You're saying?
It's a very
No.
quiet. Like they're just they don't have anything to prove. They're just
Yeah. They just
got
know.
it.
They just know. And
No
they don't
fucks
have
to
to prove
give.
anything. Yeah. They don't have to
Alright.
prove it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a Chris Evans. He's got big dick energy.
My husband
well,
has
we know-
big dick energy.
There you go.
Your husband?
Angelina Jolie has big dick energy.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
Marisa has some pretty big dick energy herself.
sometimes. Everybody here. Nice. Here we go. It's the roundup.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Let's see. Like
On that
Grizzly Adams, slow nod is BD is big dick energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's like,
Some
Mhm,
people have
mhm.
BD without D. Okay.
This is true.
we're just very, very tired
Sure.
Well, they're tired from using it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from hauling all that meat around.
Excess use,
Slapping
huh?
it
Right,
down.
like
yeah.
Francis. You know, he knocks down
using
doors
to
with it, then he
break
gets
down,
tired.
That's it. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. That's exhausting.
I like to keep it low key.
Yeah, except for
So
when you're breaking
you're
down
low key BDE.
Low
Yeah,
key.
There we are.
Just low key
Yeah.
BD.
Very meat on meat. Very meat on meat.
Meat on meat.
Oh, that's a Greg special right there. Meat on meat, right? He came up with
Nice,
that.
nice.
Meat on meat action.
Isn't that his wrestling move or something?
No, he was actually
Double
talking about
meat?
Hercules: The Legendary Journeys.
Oh.
Meat on meat action. Like I guess the way I don't know, they're like slapping big.
Yeah, they do a lot of
or something.
slapping. Yeah. Oddly enough, so do sumo wrestlers.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is meat on meat.
It's very meat on meat. Very slappy.
Meat. Meat on meat energy.
Still
It's the old sound effect. Okay, yeah, there you go. Casey knows your meat.
She does. She does.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
here we are.
All right, folks. So on our last segment now, it's viewer's choice. So as one of the Patreon perks, give us anybody basically at $3 or more a month get this perk. So I think that's actually every single person on our Patreon right now. So throw out a topic for us. Like a couple weeks ago, we did who would be worthy to wield Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. We did best quotes for movies, right?
for fun. I'm sad I missed those.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Luckily, it's recorded for posterity.
True.
No, but I want to
You
play
wanted
in
to
those.
participate. You wanted to participate. I see.
Yeah.
That's very good. That's great.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Let's see. So give us a topic in the chat. Just come up with anything you want. We'll discuss. Oh, I was trying to figure out what last week was. It was what movies or shows should have a lighter tone.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about how dark things are. At least I do. 'Cause I don't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So give us a topic. As we do that, we'll talk about Star Trek while we wait.
Okay.
Mainly, I guess, because I'll mention, unfortunately, very sad news. But Nichelle Nichols passed away. If you didn't hear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uhura, one of the one of the few remaining original cast. Well, actually, there's still Shatner's around
And
Riggs around, and your guy.
George.
Takei.
oh,
Well,
George
the
Takei.
guy you do such a
George
great
Takei.
impersonation
Yeah.
of.
Oh my.
So actually, that's not bad. There's still, there's still almost half, I guess. That's not bad.
Well, I mean, they're in their. They're almost hitting 100. All
They're
of
in their
them.
late 80s
Yeah.
or early 90s.
Yeah,
I
80s,
think she was
90s,
88,
yeah.
89 or something. I think she
Yeah.
was.
So. No.
Yeah, but I mean, huge legacy she leaves though. Like what?
Yeah.
Obviously, all the stuff she did. So.
Yeah.
She was
did
such a
recruiting for NASA. Like she's a
yeah. I was
badass.
gonna say she was such an ambassador for like women in STEM and women in the space program and yeah.
Absolutely.
So I saw a really good point earlier today that on the same token as like things get too dark today, things get so lectury and virtue signally today. Like there was a great point about this episode of the original series, and they had to get the helmsman to go work on the torpedoes or something, so they just called Uhura up to navigate, and it wasn't a big deal. She just like competently walked up and handled her shit, and there was like a little bit of a lingering camera to be like, look at this 1960s, like this is a big deal, it's okay. But it wasn't like, wow, it sure is great that Uhura can do this. Like it was just like it was accepted that it was a thing, and it wasn't like let's lecture you and beat you over the head with it. And it's beautiful, and I wish we had more entertainment that just like let it speak for itself. Like trust your writing, trust your actors. Do the representation 100% matters. I will never argue that. But when you're beating your audience over the head with it, it's exhausting. So
well, and it stops being representational at that point. It starts being exploitive because you're not. Yeah, it's exactly it. It's tokenization, and it's like you're not representing someone in the story. You're utilizing the story to make your own virtue point. So
look how great I am.
Yes,
exactly.
I'm good.
Well, you got a big
black
big
woman at the helm of the
energy.
starship. No.
Well,
right.
Yeah.
No, that's very, very well said, both of you. Totally agree. That's excellent. Yeah, that's why I love classic Trek or also like Next Gen and DS9, because I think they did a really good job of subtly getting those things across and letting you think about it afterwards rather than smashing you.
Like Greg's point, right? That episode where Kirk and Uhura kiss was a huge deal at the time. It was the first interracial kiss to be portrayed on network television in the United States, and it was controversial at the time, but it was not. The show didn't. It wasn't like the show was like, look how things should be. It was like it flowed naturally as part of the story, And I agree with you, Jeff. I think that's one of the better points of the original series is how they did stuff like that.
And even I agree, DS9. Like DS9 hit a lot of shit.
I didn't watch that one, so I can't speak to it.
I loved it. I loved that one.
Yeah.
But they reduced like very special episodes, but they didn't feel like very special episodes because they were well written. And they were directed well. And it wasn't like, now we're going to teach you about racism in 1950s. It's more like, watch Cisco go through some shit and then think about it later. Like, anyway.
Yep. Hollywood writers, take note.
Oh well, yeah. Look, luckily, a lot of those types of shows aren't staying around, and I think people are getting the memo slowly but surely. I think people are getting the memo.
God, it cannot happen fast enough. Just give me a good story, right?
Yeah.
Give me a good story. I will take many, many, many lessons if it is incorporated as a natural, organic part of the good story.
Yeah,
that's why we're the writer. Them more than me, but
you too.
You're right. You're a writer.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Once I get the second one out, I'm like, all right, I got it now. Because now I got two. Now I can point to two different places. I'm like,
that's right.
One here, that one here. But you guys are all out there, and you guys are creating the future of what writing is going to be, what stories are going to be like, and you're guys will be setting the examples. So,
and so will you.
Yeah.
So will you. Yeah.
I'm gonna blatantly point out everything I do.
You can do a little bit of both because
I mean-
the other point, like, yeah, like look at I did this fun thing. Look at how fun this is. Because the other thing somebody pointed out somewhere on the internet. Sorry, brilliant person. I read it, but I don't remember who you are.
Yeah.
But it was like there is also the flip side now of like there are some people out there who no matter what you do, they're like, oh, it's too woke. It's too woke. Like they're talking about remaking the Gargoyles, and they're like, well. I like
Gargoyles,
yeah.
the cartoon?
Gargoyles, the animated series.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which I think could be so cool, but somebody immediately was like, "Oh, the detective's gonna be so woke." Like, motherfucker,
they already covered that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, if what was made then was made now, and people didn't know that it was old or whatever because they were kids when they watched it, or things went over their head, or they didn't feel like they're just automatically like, well, that's woke because there's a black woman, because there's a Hispanic woman, because there's whatever, and now it's woke. No, people exist. They get to exist. That's not woke. It's when they're like, hey, look, she's so good at her job, even though she's a woman, right, guys? Like, that shit's bullshit. But like, so there are people who are super overreacting to shit too, but mostly it's.
And it's like anything else. There's knee-jerk reactions, and people are dumb.
People are. If anyone,
but not our viewers, obviously.
Not you guys.
Not you guys. You guys are smart because you're watching the show.
By the way, my story in the Monsters anthology we're all working on is actually inspired by the Gargoyles TV show. That's where I got the idea.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. I loved that show. Loved it.
So good. Jeremy my husband just rewatched it recently, and every now and then I would catch it while I was watching it, and I was like, oh my god, this is such a good show. And also just hearing all their voices, like just hearing the next generation like cast as gargoyles and special guests and bad guys was a delight. It's so much fun.
Let's see what they say. Oh, so Greg says, I don't think Shatner will ever die. He seems younger than Patrick Stewart.
He kind of does, actually.
Yeah, sometimes.
He still rides horses.
He loves his horses. That's true.
Yeah, that dude.
Top 100 reasons Star Wars the animated series is the best. Wow. Okay, what a topic.
Sorry.
And then hang on here. What? Okay, I'm trying to figure out this though. Bashir is actually my favorite Doctor from DS9. But why am I watching him and M. Bison in Street Fighter?
Yeah, why? What's the fun juxtaposition of those two?
They're totally different actors.
totally different like settings and movies and characters. I mean,
I guess maybe that's just fun to take two totally opposite characters.
Yeah,
two random characters and look them next to each other.
Super fun.
I guess you didn't see that. Yeah.
Are they both genetically engineered? What's the?
They are.
Well, is Bison genetically engineered?
Yeah, because he can fly. He has like powers and stuff.
I didn't know that came from genetics though. Is that where it comes?
I don't know.
No, Greg says they're the same actor.
They're not.
No, it isn't.
They're not.
Let's Google it.
No, it's
what's his
Siddiq
Raul
Al
Julia?
Fadil. Alexander Siddiq plays Bashir, and
Raul Julia was
Bison, and then he died shortly after.
Then he died. Yeah.
Wow.
But he was what's his face? Gomez Adams and
Gomez Adams.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Greg. This is kind of funny.
Still a cool juxtaposition.
Yeah, it's funny to think of them as the same. It's a funny thing now if those guys played.
You kind of see where you think that, but yeah,
I like it.
got it.
He's like, wait, don't worry, Greg.
I was 8 years old when I learned.
That's right.
Don't worry, Greg. Marisa thought Patrick Swayze was in Top Gun and every other movie.
I thought he wrote music for Top Gun, but also he's in all the movies.
I was wondering why you mentioned Patrick Swayze when I was talking about
it became a thing where we put him in everything that one show Marisa was on.
Because I was convinced he wrote She's Like the Wind.
No.
Right, but
She's Like the Wind was what he did, but he did it for Dirty Dancing.
Yes, and that was in Dirty Dancing. But for whatever reason, the song that plays while Tom Cruise and the instructor, whatever, are hooking up, are doing this apparently.
That was by Berlin.
Yes, but I had She's Like the Wind playing in my head while I was thinking of it, and so I was sure that it was him. And I was like, "Did you know, Patrick?" And I was convinced that it was true. Patrick Swayze wrote that song, and for a second they were like, "Yeah, no, that's not right." And
do you know what I did? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. That's the whole story.
Oh well, okay. So next story. Speaking of Patrick Swayze, I just recently rewatched Roadhouse from the
Oh, yeah.
80s.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Holy peak 80s Batman.
Such a
Oh
good movie.
my god. There
Yeah.
is no plot to this movie other
They're
than
remaking it.
Patrick Swayze shows up and kicks a bunch of people's
Listen, he's
That's the plot.
fighting the town creep who's trying to take over the bar and like ruin
Yes,
the whole town.
yes,
That's
yes.
plot.
That is the entirety of the plot. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But they don't hit you over the head with any messages.
They're remaking it.
They're remaking Roadhouse.
They're
Yeah, they're
remaking
remaking
Roadhouse
Yeah.
with even worse. No
Women.
offense,
No.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
That's a
is
weird
not
choice.
Patrick Swayze.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal. That's a weird choice though.
I know. He's great.
Yeah.
He's such a good
You
actor.
shouldn't remake that movie. That movie has its own. It was in its
No.
proper time in the 80s.
It was in its proper time. Yeah.
Yeah.
They already
time.
Yeah, they already tried with Point Break with some rando actor guy that nobody knew, and that was terrible. So don't do it again.
Well, and then here's the other thing. Like Point Break really, I mean, okay, yeah, I know I'm old and it's been like 20, 30 years or whatever, but has it really been that long?
I guess.
Unfortunately,
Well,
yes.
they were making
Let's do that math.
all
Don't
the
do math.
80s movies and 90s
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, don't do math. It just hurts.
Now to the 80s is like the 80s to the 40s. We don't.
Yeah, oh, stop saying
don't
stuff
do
like
math.
that. Jeez.
It's 40 years.
See, I'm saying.
So you guys, my niece goes to my brother, who
Oh,
my
no.
brother was born in 1983. My niece goes to him and is like, "Dad, you were born in the late 1900s."
I mean, it's true.
Oh
A
no.
college student said that about the Matrix.
Shut up, kid.
That's how we think about the late 1800s now.
Yeah.
I know it's so terrible. It's so terrible because somebody like a
Oh,
legit
kids are the
college
worst.
student, like a human college student, like grown enough to be a college student, wrote
As
in
opposed
a
to
paper,
an alien college student.
despite no, because they're in college, which means they are old enough to function, sort of, and they wrote in a actual paper. Despite being created in the late 1900s, the Matrix themes still resonate today. What the fuck?
It's only
are you
like
talking
20 years
about?
ago.
It was not that long ago. I hate you, children.
Late 19. Oh my
Late
god.
1900s.
That's the worst I've ever heard.
It's terrible. It's really upsetting.
Now I know what
I'm
people
mad
in the
about it all the
1920s
time.
felt like
That's right.
Yeah,
when they were.
no kidding. That's
when they were
exactly what
busy-
people in the 1920s
busy,
felt like. Because we're in the 2020s.
It's terrible.
Dead
They're like,
ass.
these damn kids talking about the late 1800s.
Fucking children, that was yesterday. So what if we didn't have cars?
We had a war.
We didn't have the internet,
By the way, one thing about Swayze, they are putting Dirty Dancing back in theaters for their 35th anniversary.
Oh, there you go.
I loved that movie.
No,
Loved it.
The best
Yeah,
10 years of my
more
life
out
were
to
the
be-
80s, Greg says.
because you
Well, I had all
first-
10 years in the 80s, so there, Greg.
Yeah, I was gonna
Me
say.
too, I had them all. I was born in 79.
Nice. Just made it.
I'll be-
Just made a kid.
That's right.
Kid.
She's younger than me, so I'm going to call her kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Make her feel
The
good
older
after all the...
What year were you
like,
born? She was in
Me?
79. We already talked about I was
75.
in 77. Oh, you're
75.
older than me. None of my friends are older than me usually.
There you go. Look at me.
Oh, I guess I'm the baby then.
Francis was
You're
80.
the baby.
Yeah.
I'm the
But you also got every year of the 80s still.
We did get
I did. I got 80s, 90s, and yeah.
today.
You hippies.
You
And
hippie.
today.
Excuse me, sir. I am not a hippie. I am straight up Generation X, and I will shank your ass.
Well,
Listen,
that's
Gen X is the best.
That's
First
right.
off, the name sounds cool, right? There's no name that sounds better, I think, than
Pretty
Gen
cool, yeah.
X. Gen X.
We don't know anything about that. They're just the X. It's fine.
So it's like we're X-Men. Like
There
we're
you
mutants.
go. Speaking of, that show's getting remade, right? The cartoon is getting continued. The X-Men.
Oh, that's
is
cool.
X-Men
seven.
97, I believe it's going to go, right? Yeah.
So exciting.
Yeah.
That'll be good, yeah. Greg, get out of here, you little young whippersnapper. He's not that much younger than us. Come on.
No.
All right, let's see here. Oh, this is the Berlin song you meant, right? From Top Gun.
Take my breath away. Yeah.
Great song.
You are correct. Also, hi, Sammy.
Hi, Tammy. Patrick
Hi,
Swayze was
Tammy.
the lead singer of Berlin, of course.
Yeah.
Right, everybody knows that.
It's
The
a
mullet
girl.
rules in Roadhouse. I know it's a woman.
Lower.
Greg has never seen Raul Julia in anything. I guess that's why he thought. But no, if you've seen
But you have.
Street
You just
Fighter,
didn't
you've
know
seen
you
Street-
had.
Yes.
Yes, you literally have seen him. Solid effort, though, Greg.
So, Street Fighter, Addams Family,
Yeah.
and Sesame Street. You watch
3
Sesame
years.
Street.
Those 3 years you missed in the 80s. You can't keep up.
Speaking of 80s movies, Tammy just watched Major League with her daughter Annika. I totally forgot Wesley Snipes.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
He was
That
the,
movie is so
the base
fun.
stealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willie
They always
Mays.
Yeah. Oh, good memory. Charlie Sheen was Wild Thing. They always played Wild Thing when he came in the pitch.
That's how I learned I loved that song. Was watching that movie.
Pretty good.
My oldest was born in '89 and had other college classmates give her a hard time about being born in the '80s. What?
Children are.
Oh, because they're all
Born.
90s kids.
Yeah. Well,
That's funny.
Oh no, we got 2 years on you. We're 91 or whatever.
Right.
Yvonne says, "Bite me." I think this is the Greg. Nixon was in
Nice.
office when I was born. Gen X rules. You know it, Yvonne.
Nice. Well done. Oh man.
I love all those internet memes about how Gen X can survive, when they were 5 years old, being locked in a house by themselves for 4 hours with nothing but like half a loaf of bread, some sugar cereal,
Price
no
is
milk,
Right.
and The Price is Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
I did watch The Price is Right when I stayed home from school. You're right. Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Because it was just all game shows on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was
sometimes MASH
Mama's
is really
Family?
lucky.
Do you guys remember
Oh,
Mama's
I
Family?
do.
I do.
Vicki
It was
Lawrence.
on like right before or right after The Price is Right. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Sometimes when we were lucky, MASH was on. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, I love MASH.
Yeah.
Such a
Okay,
great
so wait,
show.
I'm gonna get to the topic for Scorpion here, but one other thing Scorpion said based on what you guys are saying. I think bisexual Catwoman in the last Batman was the best example. It affected her story and plot, but wasn't her entire story or plot. She just happened to be.
Right.
So which one are you reference? The
The
Batman.
Batman.
Pattinson.
The Batman.
Yeah, the latest one.
Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't seen that, but I did see the animated Catwoman Hunted, which came out
Oh.
recently. Which is an excellent animated movie,
Nice.
and they do definitely hint at her being bisexual in that too. Again, nothing really happens. They don't make a big deal about it, but
I feel like Catwoman, and they've always hinted that Catwoman she's just
Yeah.
uber sexual.
yes,
She just likes what she likes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Wait, so this is Bashir, the actor who played Bashir, Alexander Siddig. He was in Mama's Family. Are you all right, Greg? Are you just making shit up again?
Is this like a
I
Patrick
feel-
Swayze situation? I
Yeah,
feel like
was he
it's
like a
Patrick
little
Swayze
kid then or
situation.
something?
So wait a minute. Alexander Siddig and is it how do you say it?
Val
Alexander
Julia.
Siddig
Yeah.
and
I think so.
Patrick Swayze were both in Top Gun and did the music for it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, that's what you're
Yeah.
hearing.
Patrick Swayze was the music director, actually, of every 80s film. Nobody knows that, but
Oh, well that would explain a lot.
All right, here, let's do this as our topic. Live action versus animated series. Thank you, Scorpio. That's a good viewer's choice here.
I love it. I love it.
So I get like of the same property, I guess. Do you think he means, right?
Yeah. I think. Well, yeah. Right.
So
Has
like
to
a
be.
Star Wars live action versus Star Wars animated, as an example. Right?
Right. Yeah.
So I don't ever watch. I don't know. I very rarely watch animation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the X-Men cartoon is way better than the X-Men movies.
Ouch.
Fact.
All right.
I agree.
I will
Yeah.
disagree with that, actually. I'll go on the other side.
No, absolutely not.
So
Absolutely not.
Obviously you can, I suppose.
I will say I don't know. They're just I think they're very different. I think they're very different. And what was the X-Men movie that had like kind of showed the rise of Professor X and Magneto?
Oh,
So
first class.
First Class.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought that movie was really, really good.
it is good.
Yeah.
The next one, Days of Future Past, is my favorite actor. The one that came after that.
I don't remember. I know I saw it, but I don't remember what it was like. But I loved the X-Men cartoon.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What about Greg? Like Star Trek animated? Oh, is that your favorite Star Trek? Really, Greg? You know what? So I guess I can't really talk because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But
Does it exist? Is that
actually, wait.
Yeah,
This is the original series in the late 70s, I believe, did animated.
Oh, okay.
But now there are two animated Star Trek series: Lower Decks and Prodigy.
Oh.
So,
I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen either of them.
but I gotta go with live action Trek because I just DS9 and TNG are just two like my favorite series. Batman the animated series is better than most Batmans. That I'm gonna agree with.
Yeah, I've seen some of Batman the animated series. It is very.
Do you agree with that, Francis?
I agree. Yeah, totally. Especially again, like they're half an hour long, and they tell such a big story with really great characters, like the Mr. Freeze stories.
And introduced us to Kevin Conroy as Batman.
Yeah.
The best Batman ever.
Oh, what was the Young Justice? Young Justice was better than just about any DC movie that's ever come out.
Well, technically, every I think every animated thing is better than every DC live action movie.
No, they've done some animated ones I don't actually think are amazing.
Yeah, that's right.
But
I
I'm
love
with you.
Young
You're right.
Justice.
Most of them are. You're right.
Yeah.
I will say though, you said Young Justice. The Justice League animated shows and Justice League Unlimited in the early
I've
2000s
heard.
Well, now
are actually my favorite cartoon ever, and way better than any DC movie for sure.
we're gonna have to rely on the DC animated movies now that Discovery is deleting and destroying every live action.
What in the
Discovery.
hell?
What are you talking about?
Discovery ended up
Discovery-
buying Warner
Oh,
Brothers.
did that go through?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
What do
they
you mean
immediately
they're
shelved Batgirl. Batgirl is finished. That movie is.
I saw that. Is that
finished.
because of Discovery? That was their decision?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I was
It's
surprised
wild.
that they got that before it ever even got made.
No, it was made.
Oh, they
It's
made it?
made. It's done.
Just the pilot or the whole season?
No, the
Batgirl was the
movie. It's
movie.
gonna be a streaming.
Oh, it was a movie
not
for
the,
HBO
not
Max,
the TV
right?
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the movie was done,
Done.
but they're not going to show it. What the fuck?
No,
That makes
They're
no
gonna do
sense. If
tax
it's done,
write-off.
throw it out there at least. You know?
you think
Hey,
it's
yeah.
bananas.
Yikes. That's weird.
BNAS.
I don't understand. How does Discovery... What? Bananas? Is that what you're doing?
Gwen Stefani. I blame Gwen Stefani because anytime I hear bananas,
Oh, yes.
That's how I remember to spell it.
I don't get how Discovery buys Warner Brothers, because I feel like Warner Brothers is one of the most powerful and richest media companies around.
That does seem a little backwards.
Like, why?
Not the
Who's
studio,
Discovery?
Because the studio is separate from the They broke up a couple years ago into different properties.
Oh.
Oh.
So this is not Warner Brothers studio they bought?
No, they bought the studios, but the studio had already split off a bunch of other things
From Warner
Just like
Brothers Media.
Fox and Sony and all of
Yeah.
that. Like they've all
It's
kind of
very
broken
confusing.
up.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, they broke up, but they stayed friends. So
But it's still going to be
They
called
did
Warner
not.
Brothers.
They are not
They got
good.
divorced, but they kept she kept her last name.
yeah, she got their last name.
It got real bitter. not have a
Let's
prenup.
see. Oh, Tammy liked Star Trek animated. It was great, and Uhura got to take command. That's cool.
Nice.
Okay.
We
nice.
were speaking
That's
of Uhura earlier. X-Men is a great example. The cartoon is so much closer to the comics and has a lot more flexibility, but it was really impressive to see it all come to life in live action. Oh, nicely said.
Some of the movies, yeah.
He
Yeah.
appreciates both.
Yeah.
Okay, her daughter Annika casually strolled in. Yeah, right. She always
Yeah,
runs.
yeah.
She always runs in to yell at us.
So great.
But casually strolled in and say both Young Justice and Justice League were good, but Young Justice is better. All right, I'm fine with that. I like Justice League better, but I'm cool with that.
I do still need to watch Justice League, but I did love Young Justice.
Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
Batman the Animated Series, then Batman Begins, then Batman Returns. Oh, that's your top three?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting list. All right. Well, The Dark Knight is definitely, I think, the best of the Nolan Batmans for me. But
That was a good one. I do
right,
like there is something when they've got the casting right. I do love a good live action, but like Avatar, not the blue people Avatar, the good Avatar,
the
the Airbender Avatar. Like that cartoon is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
The live action Abomination was an abomination.
Yeah,
It
one
was.
of the best ever.
So like there are so many things you can do in the cartoon with effects and voices and casting, all that cool stuff, so that when they get the live action right, casting wise, like I think the X-Men movies casted really well.
Yeah.
I just didn't love them as much as I loved the cartoon, because I think the cartoon was a lot more like whatever. So I think writing, but casting can make or break what's going to work.
Yeah, for sure.
Great.
For sure. You know what? Speaking of Batman, though, like I totally get everyone's. I totally understand why everyone loves, the animated series and the Nolan movies and all that. I'll respect that, because I do. I appreciate the darkness of it. I mean, I'm a huge noir fan. I appreciate the noir shadings of it. But when I was 12 or 13, however younger than that, however old I was when the very first Michael Keaton Batman came out,
Yeah.
that
89.
blew me away.
That was awesome.
Blew me away, because I was
Me
like,
too.
this is amazing. I mean, it was such a cool story. It did have a little bit of the noir shading to it. The Jack Nicholson as the Joker was amazing. Like, yeah, I still have respect for.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
If I was going to choose any Batman movie to just watch repeatedly, it would be that one.
Yeah.
More than
Nice.
it would be the 89 Batman.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's great.
It came out in 89.
yeah.
89, yeah.
How old was I in 89? Now I have to do math.
I
You're
was
probably right, 12, 13.
I was
That's
14,
fine.
so you were 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. You ever dance with the
nuts?
devil in the pale moonlight?
Let's get
Good.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Put you Jackman and everything, and it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Often. Yeah.
Often. Definitely amazing Wolverine.
So for when
So
he
I agree
stole gone.
No, what did he steal?
Bread.
Oh, as
godly news.
as Javert.
Mm-mm.
Not Javert,
Sorry.
Jean Valjean, sorry.
Yvonne's point, Christopher Reeve 100% will always be Superman to me.
Mhm.
I will say though, I love the new Superman and Lois show. And I love what's his name, Tyler.
Hoechlin?
Heckland.
Yeah,
Is it-
yeah.
He's
The
great.
guy playing him, phenomenal. Like I feel like really does an amazing job.
Yeah.
And say what you want about the DC Batman versus Superman movies, whatever that director's name is.
Zack Snyder.
Say what you want about those.
Yeah.
But the other guy, what's his name? The guy who plays the Witcher, the really hot one.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Cavill. Yeah, whatever his name
He
is.
kind of rocks it as Superman. I'm not gonna lie.
Terrible.
Yeah, he's got the look,
He's
definitely.
got the chops, man. And the jaw. He's got the jaw and the chops. I love watching, talking about interesting juxtapositions. I think it's very interesting to watch how he portrays Superman next to how he portrays the Witcher.
I mean, he's a great actor.
Almost as good as seeing Street Fighter and Bison juxtaposed against.
Yeah. Which is
But
He
it is the
was
same character.
really good
It's the
in
same
Mortal Kombat. Yeah. He's so good at Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg says he likes Henry Cavill more than the characters he plays. Yeah.
Henry Cavill is great.
Guy.
I think he's amazing as Geralt in The Witcher.
Geralt,
I think he could be a great Superman. I hate that they made him
The writing
like a
was
darker,
terrible.
serious Superman. I just didn't like that.
Yeah, well, he thought being dead was itchy, so yeah.
All right. You and your sand and your itchy.
That's what he says. He says it.
I know he says that.
Yeah.
They also didn't do him any favors with the CGI upper lip, so that
No.
was
Oh my God, you and Francis. Now, great. There's two of you who are.
I'm still upset about it.
It's awful. It's so awful.
Oh,
bad.
Alexander
I couldn't
Siddig
look
was
away.
also Superman, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was legit.
Wasn't that when? Wasn't that the Superman where Patrick Swayze did the theme song?
Yes.
Yes.
No, see, common mistake. He was actually Zod.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
He did have that musical
Zod had that
number.
musical number, yeah.
The musical number got cut, but
Yeah.
I see why you
It's
would.
been
the
a long
deleted
road.
scenes. Getting from
It's in the
there to
Snyder
here.
cut. It's in slow motion. It's fine.
Annika says Batman is Adam West. She watched it when she was little on MeTV. Oh,
Adam
MeTV.
Yeah.
West is a fantastic.
Yeah, he is.
Fantastic Batman.
Oh yeah.
It's like the Doctor,
I like Henry
right?
Cavill, but I compare all the Superman actors.
Yes.
Chris. Oh, you gotta. Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
absolutely.
That's fair. I mean,
Yeah, he's-
yeah, I grew up and I told you I was born the year Superman came out, right? I saw it as an infant. I don't remember, but I've been told many times that I was very good in the theater and watched the whole thing with my eyes like wide open. So
Oh,
Right.
good.
Yeah, good day. Also, Christopher Reeve did the absolute best, I think, Clark Kent to Superman. Like
Yeah.
that shift, like the hunch and the way he holds himself and like the way he talks to the like now I'm Superman. You're like, oh
Mhm.
shit, yeah, I can see why people are confused.
Mhm.
Totally, you sell it like
Yeah.
better than I think any other actor.
yeah, for sure. Speaking of iconic actors who owned the role, can we talk about Catwoman?
You mean Halle Berry as
We can
Catwoman?
always talk
All of
about.
them. Eartha
No,
Kitt.
no, no,
She's
no, no, no.
Amazing.
The iconic Catwoman.
Which
Oh.
one? Eartha Kitt? because she's
Yes,
my
ma'am.
Oh, there you go.
favorite.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
There. Yes. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I thought Halle Berry was great as Catwoman.
Julie Newmar, fantastic.
I actually thought all the
Julie Newmar,
original ones, like
fantastic.
Julie Newmar, Lee Merriweather, and Eartha Kitt, were all really good.
Yes, but
Kit's so good.
Eartha Kitt above all. I
It's
think
her
just
voice, I hear.
completely. Yes, it's her voice.
Yeah.
Owned that role. Owned it.
She could roll her R's.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
And she would like roll them like back in the back of her throat somehow, so it sounded like
We do like
purring.
the back of the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Got some Eartha Kitt love.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Never mind.
Oh boy, I don't even know what that was.
Don't take us back. Don't take us back.
I won't say anything. I don't say anything. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Then Batman said, "Sit on my lap, Catwoman."
I have your seat.
No.
Right here.
How's she gonna get it? How's she gonna get it at the back of her throat if she's sitting down?
That's
Gross.
it.
Anything's possible in the meat train. Midnight
right.
meat.
Wait a minute.
The locomotive is there.
Oh, you're right. That's okay, but DC would not allow Batman to go down on her. That's what they would.
That's
allow.
right. That's
In
Yeah.
the comics.
Because superheroes don't do that.
Superheroes don't do that. Well, then
Superheroes
they
don't.
suck.
Perform.
According
Cunnilingus.
Then you're no hero, sir.
no hero, sir. Yes.
No hero.
And Dwayne the Rock Johnson would agree with you.
That's
Any
right.
comment on that?
Not on that, but there was a rapper who made some kind of comment about, I would never go down on
Like
a
he would never go
woman.
down.
I'm too much of a man for that, or something like that.
Oh.
And Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like in his very classy way, was like, "Dude, if you're not pleasing your woman, like he said something like there's nothing more manly than pleasing your woman, you know." And excuse me while I go take care of that real quick. Or something. Awesome.
See you on the flip side.
Yeah, it was a complete just shut down. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And then he rolled his R's and said, "This is what I can do." And
That's right.
everyone-
Good.
All right. We kind of lost the animated theme, but that's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I know.
Totally fine.
That's okay.
Totally
We
fine.
can talk. We talked about it. We got
No,
in
we
there.
did. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but you didn't talk-
convincing Catwoman.
No, but Patrick Swayze did it better. So it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you're
I
right.
know.
But he had the good
Alexander-
hip movement.
So we missed out on talking about the animated Rambo, the animated
Was there an animated
RoboCop.
Rambo?
There was an animated
There
Rambo.
was a RoboCop. Yeah.
There was a RoboCop. Yes.
Oh, you know what? What about the let's talk turtles. Animated turtles versus live action turtles.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
I gotta go animated.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
I would say animated too, but I didn't hate the live action Ninja Turtles movies
No.
either.
No.
You know, it's
Right,
I
ready,
think it was the
Francis?
first one.
Which
Go
one? What are we doing?
Ninja, go Ninja.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah.
nice.
Well,
The vanilla
the
ice
honorary Vanilla
Yeah.
Ice. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's the ninja rapper. Yeah, and then there was. And I'm trying to find other rated R movies that became cartoons.
Why do you have to be
Beetlejuice,
rated R?
because it's weird. The rated R movie became a
Make it a kids
cartoon.
version.
Oh, hey, you
Like,
know
why
what?
did they do that?
I don't think this is not rated R, but Ghostbusters then became Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
I
remember
actually
that.
think I like the cartoon
Wow.
better, honestly.
No.
I like
Yeah.
the cartoon.
No,
no.
I know it's not gonna be a popular choice.
But I like them
Okay,
both. I
both of
did
you
like
are
them
just
both.
like, no, Jeff, you are not allowed to have.
No.
You
both
have no
opinions."
opinion. No, I think I liked both. I didn't like the cartoon.
I enjoyed the cartoon, but I don't remember anything about the cartoon other than Slimer. I remember
Slimer was the hit.
every line
Yeah.
of the original Ghostbusters.
Fair.
Oh my
Every-
god, really? Holy shit!
Almost. Don't quiz me, but almost. Yeah.
Page 4. No.
If you set me up with a line from
Mhm.
Ghostbusters, I could probably give you the answering
I love
line
Oh,
Oh, jeez. All
In
right.
Russian?
with a Russian accent
With the Russian accent. There we go.
after a second.
Yeah, it's fine.
oh, look at this! The Toxic Avenger was the disgusting trauma film and turned into the Toxic Crusaders animated show, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, there's some weird. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Amon wants a Deadpool cartoon.
Well, I think there is one. I think animated movie at least. There's Deadpool animated movies.
Okay.
But like Dumb and Dumber was turned into a cartoon
Oh boy.
for some reason.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. Mr. T was turned into a cartoon for a little while.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Also that. It was like helping kids out. I think I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Saturday morning.
Was there a Reading Rainbow cartoon, or did he just have like an animated part of the show sometimes?
Sadly, there was no Reading Rainbow cartoon.
There was no cartoon. Okay.
No. They
I
should
couldn't
have.
remember.
The intro to the show was animated.
It was animated.
I think
Yeah,
that's what
I
you're
guess I'm thinking.
thinking of. Yeah.
Probably.
Bill and Ted, listeners may says, got turned into a cartoon.
Bill and Ted was a cartoon, yes,
True.
as well as Napoleon Dynamite was turned into a cartoon. The Friday series, like Friday
Okay.
After Next, was turned into an animated
Oh, that's
cartoon.
weird.
That's awesome.
Um,
That is weird.
and Clerks was turned into a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all.
All right.
Rambo, right? Scorpio Rambo was a cartoon. There's just
Jackie
there's
Chan
these
did
weird-
have one, though Jackie Chan didn't do the voice, which always annoys me.
No, but he did the little PSA at the end.
Yes. Bugs Bunny was the OG.
He was.
He was the OG. Bugs Bunny has big dick energy.
Yes,
Yes.
it's
100%.
true. It's very true. Very
Yeah.
true.
You're right. You're
All
right.
right, so Tammy's providing you with a line. It looks like Ray, when
Ray.
someone asks if you were a god, you say,
Someone asks if you were a god, you say yes.
What was the line before? Yes. What was it? Yes. I can attest this man has no dick. What was the line before that?
It's the scene where they're standing in the mayor's office,
Yeah.
and the like EPA guy is trying to shut them down or whatever. And he's like, and he goes, he like asked him something like, do you or do you not? Blah blah blah. And he was like, yes. And he goes, yes. He goes, yes. I can attest. This man has no dick. Yeah. It's Venkman.
He has no dick.
Checks out.
It checks out. No dick energy. He has NDA.
Andy.
No dick energy.
All right, on that note,
Woo! All right.
I'm glad we're ending on a high note of no
Yes.
dick energy.
no dick energy.
We used them all up.
Okay, by the way, okay, one last thing here. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was the best cartoon live action movie combination?
Also,
Pretty good.
to be clear, one of my favorite noir movies of all time.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of all time. It hits every single noir trope, and it does so in a way that's appropriate for kids, which is amazing and magical when you really think about it.
Including the alcoholism.
Including the alcoholism.
I
Yep.
mean,
Femme fatale. The beat up
corrupt
detective.
official. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them.
All right, folks, remember, you can check out Marisa at marisawolf.net right there, or Kacey over at kaceyezell.net, just their names.net, basically, in both cases. And you can also
That's
find
how we
them on
roll.
Amazon, of course. And again, just what's the 2 books for each of you coming out? Marisa, what's coming out next Friday?
The Lion's Den. No, God, no. Lion's Pride. Sorry. Lion's Den is in it.
Lion's Den is the sequel.
No, that was there was a Tales from the Lion's Den.
Yeah.
But
Isn't it?
Lion's Pride.
the Lion's Pride.
Lyon, right?
Yeah.
French.
Like Lions
Next Friday.
Estates.
And then Kacey, the Valkyrie one, right? That Marisa's?
Yeah, I've got a Valkyrie story coming, and then No Game for Nights is coming out in September as well.
You're gonna want to read
Fantastic.
it, y'all. But it's so many good noir stories.
Are there Game for
I read the
Days?
first one. It's amazing.
Are there what?
Game for Days?
Yeah, I did that one already. It's called Noir Fatale.
That was the
All
first
right.
one.
That was
So
the first
good.
one.
Have anybody-
So
All right, definitely check all their awesome books out, folks. Francis, do you want to mention here?
I only have one website you can go to, and it's called UCLA-kidneydonor.org.
Oh boy.
Important.
Oh, there.
It's very
You
important.
are making a bit out of it.
I am going to make it. If you want to read something awesome, you can read the questionnaire and answer it. And at the end, you know what? We both get a prize. The prize of more Sean Connery impressions.
That's true.
Right. Yeah.
So if you
That's worth
have a kidney lying around, or maybe it's hidden under a bush, or for some reason you had it tucked between the cushions of your couch, take it
Meat
out
train. Yeah.
and give it to me because I could totally use a kidney, which is why I'm not going to Dragon
Your
Con
Dragon Con.
because
Let's
I'm
go.
having surgery for my dialysis soon. So fun times. I'll be part man, part tube. It'll be bigger than my penis, hopefully.
Oh my god. I don't know. That's pretty big. We've already.
I know it may be impossible.
I don't know if it could be that big.
It may be impossible to achieve, but go to uclakidneydonor.org for doing that stuff. Just put my name and my birth date.
Yeah,
and you too.
So there's gonna be
help.
I actually last week I actually did fill this out, so I'm going.
Yes, thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that.
If you go to the site, you type at one point it's going to ask you for like who you want to donate to. Francis Fernandez, and this is his birthday, November 8th, 1980, is what you need to put in.
And as it gets closer to November, just forget it. Forget it. Doesn't exist.
He doesn't want people to know his birthday.
I hate that I had to give that out.
Name.
The worst thing I've ever. I hate it so much.
We will not celebrate it at all.
Yeah. Good.
And again, folks,
liars.
It's not,
Liars.
I'm not putting it in my phone right now. It's fine.
Oh no, God. All right.
Not locking you into anything. They'll just they'll send you they'll email you some more information to read up on it. Is what they'll do after you do that.
Oh yeah. And thanks, Greg. Yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, like I said, hey, you know, if you want to shout it out too on your show, I'm not going to be mad. Yeah. Yeah, the more the merrier, because it's a tough. The questionnaire is actually really tough to pass. So very, very few people pass it. In the sense of like,
I mean, health being not
health
that
wise.
it's tough to fill out.
It's not tough to fill out, but like they're very specific. You have to have this, and this. You know,
just health wise.
You have to have, and you have to be like the worst part is you have to do it in like a French accent, which is like the hardest part of it. But
well,
at least
that's why it was easy for me. That's why
at least
I passed,
you do.
because they were
That's
like,
right.
"Wow, your French accent is amazing."
Yeah,
on point.
We're just gonna pass you to the next level. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally. So appreciate any help you guys can give. Thank you.
Absolutely. Definitely got to have more Russian Sean Connery.
Yeah. God.
So Tammy, is this true? Did Anne McCaffrey do a book called Lion's Bride?
She did. This one has the word "the" in the title, though. Da-na-na,
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's all you
Lion's
need.
Pride. It's different. Totally different.
I do a podcast where the only thing that's different is the word "the," and so therefore it's different from other shows.
Different. Also, the
Listen,
asterisk
lots of books have the same
apostrophe is in a
titles.
different place. It's true.
Yeah, titles can't be copyrighted.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
Greg.
you're sharing rarefied air because you were her assistant one time, Anne McCaffrey, right? That was your.
I was.
Right. Oh man, I wish you could remember what episode that was because that was an amazing story.
I've heard it
Such
twice
a good
now. I
story.
think once in person, once on the show.
Oh man.
That was great. Yeah.
But just to answer your question, Greg, when you fill out the survey, you don't have to denote it. Okay, no denoting. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to denote anything, and you don't have to donate it.
Or donate.
I think
is he trying to say?
he's donate, but you don't have to donate anything. I think it even tells you, and Jeff, you can attest to this. Like they kind of say, like you don't have to, you don't have to do it. It's okay.
It'll say at any time.
Yeah.
You can change your mind, even up to the day of the operation.
Yeah, so no big deal. If you don't want to do it, no big deal. I ain't gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna be upset if you say no. It's your kidney. Give it to someone else who you feel needs it. I'm just asking because you never know. Again, you might have one, under your car under the seat of your car for some reason because somebody dropped it and they're like, oh, at least I got another one. Like, cool, thank you. There you go. Yo, Wolf. I don't know. You're the Wolf. Oh, Marisa Wolf is here. Yes.
I'm the Wolf.
Yeah. Hey,
hi.
Chuck. Chuck always comes at the end here, but we're glad to have you here, sir.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Oh, his name will be be able to remember because your title's like the Anne McCaffrey one. Excellent. Very good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. So one last thing, Greg. So yes, since I went through it, you got to fill out a bunch of health information about yourself, and then that's it. Basically, and then they'll email you some stuff, and a nurse will call you. That's basically like to answer the questions. That's basically what will happen from that point.
No biggie.
All right. So, but thank you for asking, Greg.
Yeah.
It's a little biggie.
Denote away.
Denote.
Denote that it is not Raul Julia who played Dr. Bashir.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe Bashir can give you a kidney. We should ask him.
Oh man, I would love that. I would
Well,
love
if
a
you were in that
genetically
time,
modified
you would
one.
probably no problem they would probably have
You
kids
just
that-
grow you
yeah,
one
like-
in a vat. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll nanotech it for me. I'll have.
Very nice.
I'd love it if Crusher would do it. That'd be great.
What,
If
you
she
got
could
hot
take a break
crusher?
from all her
I-
stuff.
I-
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Beverly. Beverly was like
I do.
my
Listen,
favorite.
For
I had
Daisy
such a
that,
crush.
I feel like every season she got hotter and hotter the older she
Yeah,
got.
I just had a crush
Yeah.
on Beverly Crusher like that whole
Oh,
time.
you had the
That's
crush
fair.
on Crusher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I had a crush on Crusher.
Crusher.
Love
those-
that. Love that.
I'm
When
crushing
Plant-
on Crusher.
When Plansky came in, I'm like, oh, how
Oh,
dare you?
gross.
That was upsetting
Dare
for so
you.
many reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's Jesus Christ, Plastic. Oh, I hate androids.
Okay, buddy. We're like you either.
So he had a friend who donated kidneys. Been working for him 10 years, still kicking. Good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Nice.
That's why I want. That's why I'm hoping for a live donor because those last the longest. Otherwise, the ones that come from like cadavers and stuff apparently they don't last very long. So yeah, I'd have to switch one out like mid, right as they're putting in. They're like, oh, sorry, got to change it out again. So like, I'd rather just
Yeah.
just plop it in and yeah.
Well, Greg heard that Bashir actually played a denoted kidney in a movie.
Jesus. Probably. He probably did. Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie's
So-
actually called Denoted. So
Denoted. Yeah. Scored by Patrick Swayze. It's amazing.
that's obviously.
Obviously.
Thank you for
Don
watching
Williams.
Post, Chuck. That's great. We love everybody if you're watching Post
Yeah.
as well. I know I'm late for the thong references and picks. Amazingly, we didn't talk about a thong, but we did have a very sexy story.
Yeah.
So go back and watch that for sure.
Lots of meat.
Sexy is a word.
Yeah.
That is a word.
Yes.
There's much
Yes.
meat.
There were spectral locomotives and other things going on. The Midnight Meat Train,
The Midnight Meat Train.
He's
the title of the story.
I always want to say to Georgia after you say that.
Me too.
Oh, okay. God,
I've said it
I'm
before
glad we're
times,
not.
Motion passes.
Oh.
The Midnight Meat Train is going to Georgia.
Oh, well, listen, it could have been going to Georgia. We didn't say otherwise.
Every time we hear that title,
Yeah.
not be trained to Georgia.
Excuse me. All right, so there we go, folks. We'll wrap up with the Midnight Meat Train to Georgia.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Folks, so again, supergeekedup.com is our website, and please, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're old to us, like from the late 1900s,
Gen X.
hit
The late 1900s, yeah.
that like button, ring that bell, all that stuff. Thank you guys very much. Thank you everybody for watching and all your support and Patreon support. Really appreciate it. What is this? Is it a sensual locomotive? What's that pistol? Sexual.
Yeah.
Great show, great chat. Thank you all for all of that. Hey, you rhyme, Scorpio. Well, thank you,
Nice.
man.
Well done,
Thank you for all the
Scorpio.
great suggestions.
Good poetry.
It is. All right, folks. We'll be back next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So we'll see you then. Until then, stay geeky, everybody.